Hello everyone, today I got a whole bunch more stuff from eBay. So when I get stuff from eBay, I like to open the boxes, take a good look at them and test them out. Test them out on the bench and maybe test them out on the track. So we'll be doing that today. So let's start with this first box here. Let's see what we've got. Also, I'm saving the best for last, so make sure you stay till the end. Have a look at what's in here. I'm really trying not to damage anything, so I'm taking my time. But I don't want the video to be too boring either. So this is an HO scale brass tender, and this was really cheap. I couldn't pass it up. Obviously, needs a good paint job, but I'm gonna do something, make something good out of this. I know I can. So having a little bit of springiness like that is good. This should be a good piece once I'm done. Invariably, I end up buying engines with no tenders, so this needs a little bit of detail, but it's gonna be something good. This ladder here, it's bent up, so I'm gonna spend a minute to straighten it out. Brass gives you that chance, if you have the patience, you can straighten it out. You can straighten it out a couple times. I got some N-scale stuff as well. I didn't forget about you N-scalers. So I saw this lot and just couldn't resist bidding on it. But here's the issue with doing that. I got 4 engines and it'll take me a long time to get on it and fix them all. So this one looks like a powered unit. Burlington Northern, Lifelike GP38. I like these. These are pretty much the last cheap engines you can get. Doesn't look to be too dirty. Let's just put some power to it and see. My power pack hums a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, even runs beautifully. That's really cool. You don't want to know how much I paid for this. This lot was really cheap. I don't expect all these engines to be good, but I took a chance. The last one, I'll show you, the last one is really good. This is also a Lifelike 060, and the first one of these I had, it was terrible. Really terrible. This one looks to be in good shape though. Oh, the little pilot step here is broken. That's okay. Let's try it just to see if it runs. I can never get mine to run right, but maybe my skills have improved over time. This is really terrible. I don't think I like these very much. But maybe it wants to go. We'll give it a chance. Then let's see what this is. Could be something neat, could be something bad. I kind of like this Rock Island paint scheme. It's a C420, and these are the engines that are pretty bad. Pretty bad. Let's put some power to it and find out. This one's probably going to be going to another set of that's going to be in my junk pile, pretty sure. Although it does run. This is not a very satisfying engine to run. That's going to go in the junk pile, sorry. And this is why I bid what I bid on that lot, is because I wanted this engine. And they did list it as a Kato and Lifelike and others, but this is a Kato, a heavy Mikado. And that is a really awesome engine. It's undecorated, but That's a really good engine to get. If you know these engines, you know the number 4 driver there. They had a fix for it with a traction tire. None of the ones that I have this traction tire. And a lot of these, they end up having missing parts, but this is a nice locomotive. Every time I put this on the track, I'm always amazed at how good they run. And they come with a little baggie of parts which you have to install. I have a video on that. But it's got its bell. It's got its 2 handrails. The 2 handrails are there. It's got the pop valves. I don't see the whistle. And there's also a loop over the bell. And, well, it's got the 2 little extra supports for the pilot beam, but everything else seems to be there. Let's put some power to it. What a lovely day. Oh, did you hear that? That runs so smooth. So it needs some wheel cleaning, but I think I got a little bit lucky there. Look at how beautiful this is. What good luck. I've been doing that a lot lately, you know. I buy 4 and I fix 1. So my project shelf, it keeps getting bigger and bigger. Too many projects. So let's take a look at that one. A lot of these, they are, you know, maybe running, maybe not running. Remains to be seen. So this looks like another nice little HO scale locomotive. It's an old-time 280. A canny is what they tell me it is. So that needs a little bit of looking after. But I think I can handle this. I think I have the skills for this. So I don't know why that plate came off. I'm going to take a little look at it. Obviously, it's in need of restoration, but it's not going to be too hard to fix. There's 2 plates here, which were soldered to here. And instead of soldering it, I'm probably going to end up taking the easy way and just gluing them back together. But I can still try it out today. See if it feels like running. I think it will. With the simplified valve gear from the old days, this should be pretty easy to work on. So this one side of the track is picked up by the tender, and the other side of the track is picked up by the wheels. So should be pretty easy to work on. It's gonna run, it just needs that plate to be resoldered. Little bit of paint work. I don't know how do you guys feel about this custom paint that the other guy did. I think it's alright. It doesn't really bother me too much. Let's see if it'll run the other direction. Oh yeah, that's gonna run. So runs nice actually, just needs a little bit of attention. Light works and everything. The previous owner added extra weight. I think it's very, very close to track level. I might actually remove some of that extra weight. I don't think I need it. Let me show you some of the extra details. It doesn't have the cap details, but you can see on the boiler, all the piping is separately applied. Cooler lines, pop valves, generator, the bell moves. This is a sand dome with the sand lines applied separately. In the front, the smoke box. Smoke box is taken out. It's actually a good thing for me. That helps me to number 30, so it should go like this. Helps me to get in there and do more work to it, do more damage as it were. Needs a coupler, needs a step straighten out, but that is really beautiful. I'll show you the other side. It's pretty much the same detail. There's your air compressor, but really neat little engine. I'm sure glad I got this. I'm glad I won the auction, because that's going to be a really good engine to run. It's going to be fun, and the tender's in there. So it's a freelance custom paint. You can tell by the label, Akani Models. So that is a very good model, I think. As far as the brass guys go, I think it's an entry level. But as far as I'm concerned, it's good. Check out what's in this box. It's another locomotive. I open the boxes before I get through customs, because once you get through customs, it's too late to say, you know, that's not mine. So you gotta really know what's in your boxes. So this is another locomotive. And as you can see, we're gonna count the wheels. As you can see, it's a 10-wheeler. Complete with a broken pilot. And it's also missing its bell. I'll look through the box, but I think the bell is gone. Let's have a look at some of this detail. Closer look, there's your air compressor. And pop valve and whistle, generator, steam dome, sand dome. The light is there, along with a nice unit number. I think it's in pretty good shape. Definitely worth saving, 100%. Forget what the maker was, but it was made in Japan. We'll have a look further down. Needs a good cleaning. Let's test it on the bench. This one does not have any back head detail. Oh yeah, it was hit on the roof a little bit here. I don't know. A lot of my brass models, I'll be honest with you, they were dropped. So 100% this is what happened to this. I don't know if I can bend it back. I'm not saying I can't. At any rate, let's see if it's gonna run. Oh, it wants to run anyways. This has a nice valve gear though. Let's try that again, because the wheels are dirty. Little short circuit there. It's got a small short circuit. I have to figure this out, but it's gonna run. And the light works. So bonus. Oh, this is going to be such a good runner. Back in the day, they used to put diamonds in the marker lights. In the classification lights, they used to put diamonds. So that's kind of cool. So I always thought that was cool. They're not real diamonds, of course, but still most appreciated. So there was a repair done on the cranks there, the eccentric cranks. There was some repair done. It doesn't look too bad though. I'm pretty pleased with this. I'll have to see if I can find a bell for that. I'm sure somebody makes that somewhere. Let's take a look at the tender. Tender looks good. The paint is decent. It's got diamonds again. In the classification lights, somebody added coal. Looks pretty solid. I'm not changing that. So everything looks good for the tender. It's got its traditional KD coupler. So it needs a good wheel cleaning, but tender looks pretty good. So that should be a runner. Then I got some passenger cars. I got 2 lots that were pretty much the same price. They were $25 for 3 cars. So I jumped on it. These are not, state of the art, but I wanted them, so I got them. You can see a little bit of wear and tear on this, which is okay for what I paid for them. So these might end up being part cars because I have a set of extruded aluminum ones. I think the manufacturer was OK passenger cars. So these have the passenger truck. So this might end up being a parts car. Railway post office. This one too has a little bit of wear and tear, but I have to say it's really cool. I'm debating whether I should use it for parts or not. Turns out passenger car trucks are really expensive and they're hard to find, so it's cheaper to get passenger cars that someone else is selling than to get used. It's cheaper to get used passenger cars that someone else is selling than to get just the trucks. So I'm going that way. Let me show you my extruded aluminum cars. These are better looking, but they will need some work. A lot of work, but I think they are worth fixing. Same with this. So they're extruded aluminum, so they feel like really high quality. It's completely different. This is the second set of 3. And these are from Lifelike. And looks to me like they're brand new in the box. Now these are Lifelike, but I think they're a casting from another type of manufacturer. They would have been Mantua, and there's another company before that made them. You have to switch around the trucks and they'll be ready to go, but brand new out of the box. And the first set of these that I had, I bought them because they were cheap, and then I put them on the track and I was so happy with them. I bought them for parts to fix my OK extruded cars, but I liked them so much I kept them. So I'm probably going to keep 1 or 2 of these to make my train longer, and then the other one I'm going to use to fix the OK cars. This is the second one, same thing again, brand new in the box, couldn't resist. Then the last one, Vista Club, it's an observation. Oh, even has the drum head. Sweet. So yeah, again, couldn't resist. And I saved the best for last. So this is another HO, and it's really big. It's massive. So this was listed as a Mohawk 484, but as you know, of course, the Mohawk is a 482. This is a Niagara, which is a very small mistake, complete with the bell. So of course, it's a very small mistake on the New York Central. They call the mountains Mohawks because there's no mountains on the water level route. So look at that, look at this beauty. It is just massive with lots of details. You can see the New York Central logo here, and then all the shield for the air pumps. The Mohawks would also have the air deflector, the smoke deflectors, elephant ears, whatever you want to call them. I did notice that the eccentric rod here is bent. I can make short work out of that. Yeah, so that straightened out right away. It wasn't that hard. It wasn't that hard to straighten out. So There's always good detail on this. This is your feed water heater, and then your sand dome again, and the pop valves. The steam dome is recessed on these because they needed the clearance for the tunnels, and it does not have the backhead details, but it's got plenty of other details. But these engines, they have a real hard time getting over 8-inch curves. It's a United, so that's a really good quality engine. There's some work needing to be done on the front coupler, but overall it looks to be good. Let's put some power to it and see how it performs. It's not working at all, dead in the water. So I'm going to take the boiler off and we'll take a closer look. Usually to take the boiler off, you got 2 screws in the back here. And then 1 more screw up front, right here. It's going to need a lot of work, but it's going to work as well. That needs a lot of work. Maybe a little bit of lubrication. It's got a lot of lubrication, but needs some lubrication at the right places. So that, yeah, it needs disassembly and then reassembly, but with a lot of cleaning and lubrication. But this should be good. That's going to need a lot of work. But I'm excited to do it, so that should be fun at the same time. Taking it apart like that gives you a chance to see all the beautiful detail work, like these air compressors, which were hidden behind the elephant ears. Also these very intricate cooler lines, probably for one of the air compressors, but they've been obscured by the paint, which is kind of a shame, but I'm gonna find a way to fix that. I put it back exactly like it was before, except I must have done something different, because now it runs. So go figure. I guess it just needed a little bit of attention. So that was easy. So this locomotive is absolutely massive. You know what else is absolutely massive? It's the tender that goes with it. It's big. It also came with a box. Now I get the confusion for the Mohawk because it's a box for a Mohawk 482, but the locomotive is a 484. So it's the wrong box, but I am not upset. Everything matches the pictures of what I bid on, so we're all good. I am gonna give this guy a good review for the locomotive. I'm really pleased. Yeah, whenever you buy brass engines, they come without coal. So somebody used the coal from a hopper to make coal for this. It's not a bad idea, to be honest. I'm gonna keep that there. That works good. It's got diamonds on its classification lights as well, so somebody added that at some point. So I guess that's that for the unboxing video. You can put down in the comments which locomotive you'd like to see me fix next. A lot of these are going to sit on my project shelf for a while. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you soon.